Present. And we're going to get started. So welcome back to our online math class. So there's Anna. Perfect. I think that based on how this is going, you guys are doing really well. So I don't think we'll have a math lesson tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So if you're doing the penguin matching work that's for tomorrow, and you don't know what to do, you can come to my office hours at 10:30, and I'll be there to help you if you need. So no, for Lydia and Anna who are just checking in, we are not going to have a math lesson in tomorrow afternoon. Everybody understand? But if you're hanging out in the afternoon, you're doing some work and you're like, I'm lost, you can send me an email and I'll set up a Zoom with you then. Jay, do you have a question? I can't hear you, Jay. You have to unmute yourself, buddy.
Are we on this page or this? Are we on this page?
If it says mid-chapter review at the top, that's what we're working on. That's what your homework is.
I have the second one. I have the back. So this is the back. Is this the back?
If it has a tiny hundreds chart at the bottom, yes.
Okay, I have the back.
That's awesome. Okay. Oh, there is Stella. Good timing. Kaylee.
My mom just printed off the back page.
That's perfectly fine. That is perfect. I just said if people don't have a printer, because some people don't have a printer at home, like I don't have one at home, then they'd have to just write their answers, which is totally fine too. Okay. Oh, Jack, do you have a question?
You keep on cutting out.
It's probably your Wi-Fi, buddy, unfortunately. So you're just gonna have to be patient with it. If you miss something really important, I am recording this, so you can go back and watch it on YouTube once I get it up there.
Okay.
So, like I said yesterday, everybody's on Langdon Wi-Fi at the same time, and Langdon Wi-Fi is a little bit slow because it's a small town, so we just have to live with it, I guess, unfortunately. Stella, for today, we are needing our whiteboards, and we are going to be looking at the mid-chapter review later on. I did want to say, Ryder isn't able to come to our meetings because he is at daycare during the day, so I really wanted to he hasn't seen any of his friends for a little while, so can you guys all give Ryder a wave and say, hey buddy, we miss you. We'll see him on Monday. That's not too long away, not too far away. I just wanted to do that for him, make him feel a little special. Okay, let's get down to business. Oh. Okay, it's all about me again. Here is my whiteboard. Now, I'm just going to go through some questions that are on the mid-chapter review so that when you go to do it, you'll know what I'm looking for. So one of the first things, oh, Bo, do you have a question real quick before? Okay.
So tomorrow, do we have math class or no?
No.
Okay.
Math class tomorrow, but I am at office hours, and if you need help, I can Zoom with anyone at any time.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It's a good question. You don't want to be sitting there waiting for me and I'm not in a meeting. Okay, so one of the first things that we learned when we started this addition and subtraction unit was fact families. Who remembers fact families? Yay. Okay, so basically what I taught you at that time was that all addition and subtraction are related. That's what I wanted to say. So if you have an addition sentence, like let's do 5 plus 6 equals 11, I can switch this around, use the same numbers, and do another addition sentence and 2 subtraction sentences. So I can switch these two around, 6 plus 5, and that doesn't change anything. The answer is still 11. I can also take my big altogether number, put it at the start, and take our parts away from it. Remember part, whole? So if I go 11 and I take away 5, one of the parts, it has to equal the other part. Just like if I have 11 and I take away the other part, I get 5. So notice how all of the numbers stay the same. I'm always doing a 5, a 6, and 11. I can just rearrange them to show different number sentences. So I'm gonna let you guys try one. We're gonna do it this way first. So I want to see, first do this answer, 7 plus 8. Maybe do it a little small because remember you do have to fit 4 number sentences. It might be easier to flip your board like this. Your choice. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, show me in just a second. What is 7 plus 8? I also apologize, my computer is, the fan is really loud right now because I am downloading another YouTube video. So if you can't hear me, let me know. Okay, show me what you got. What is 7 plus 8? Good, Kaylee, good, Jay. Kira, nice. I see Jack. I see Joe's. If you put the board in front of your face, I might not be able to see you. Liam, good job. Noah, good job. Parker, yes. I almost called you Traven because it says Traven at the bottom. Tegan, you're good. Lydia, you got it too. Just waiting on Anna, Stella, Bo. Jack, can you hold that a little closer? Awesome, buddy. Yeah, you got it. Oh, Easton, you went ahead. Go, just pause for a second. Kaylee, do you have a question?
Do we erase?
No, no, keep this one. I'll tell you when to erase. Good. Yeah, awesome. Because we're making a fact family, we want to make sure we don't erase. Bo's got it. And I just wanted 7 plus 8. Okay. For those that did not go ahead, can you guys do the rest of the fact family now? So we got that right. 7 plus 8 was 15. Bingo. Let's see the other addition sentence and the 2 subtraction sentences. Okay, if you have it, you can put it up. Nice. Okay, Bo, you have it. Landon, that looks great. Once I say your name, you can erase your board. Jordan, that looks good. Kaylee, nice job. Jason, yep. Jack, good. Joe, that looks awesome. Noah, that looks good too. Parker, yep. Deacon, good. Anna, make sure your 7s are the right way. Some of your 7s are the right way. Some of them are not the right way. Lydia, nice work. Stella, you just have extra, like 15 plus 7 is an 8. We always put our big altogether number at the start only for subtraction. So just get rid of the 15, take away 8. Sorry, to get rid of the 15 plus 8 and the 15 plus 7, and the rest are perfect. Kira, that looks good. Jay, yes, you can erase. Is that your question? Yeah. Once I said your name, you're allowed to erase. Bo, do you have a question? Okay.
I forget.
Oh, that's okay. Maybe it'll come back to you. Awesome. I didn't see anybody make this mistake, but just make sure when you're doing your subtraction, if you do something like this, I want you to ask yourself before you write your answer down, does this make sense? Can I have 7 of something and take away 8? If I have $7 in my wallet, can I give the store $8 for something? No way. And it also would never equal 15 because there's subtract in there. Nice. Okay. Fact families sound good. Jack?
But you could do that for addition.
Yeah. Yes. So if it had been a plus in there, then that would have been the right equation. Sometimes we just get a little confused and or just accidentally put the wrong symbol, and that's okay. Just make sure you're not. Anna, question?
You could do it like this, 8 minus 7 equals 1, and P.S. my Wi-Fi is like full right now.
Anna, that's not correct, because we would be, if you did 8 take away 7, it's not a fact family anymore because we added a 1. In the fact family, there were only 8, 7, and 15. So that would not be part of the fact family. Thanks for asking that though. Okay, I'm gonna give you a different set of numbers and I want you to write the fact family for these 3 numbers. I have an 8, a 4, and a 12. And I want you to show me the 2 addition sentences and the 2 subtraction sentences. So when you're doing this with the addition, remember, what is your big altogether number? That would be the equals. And then the big altogether number always goes first in subtraction. And I will say 1, 2, 3, go when we're ready. Whoa. Maybe we could do super marker in our camera if you're ready. It is a beautiful day outside today. I hope you guys get outside at some point. I'm gonna try to go for a walk later. So hold your marker up when you're done. Good job, good job. Bo, you're always eating lunch when we have math class. All right, let's show our whiteboards. What did we get? Kaylee, that's perfect. Jay, that looks good. Once I say your name, you can erase. Jordan, can you hold it up again, or are you just rethinking? Okay. Jack, can you go a little closer? Like I put my face closer to the screen. It doesn't work like that. Yours is good. Just make sure you space those out a little bit more because it's hard for me to see the plus sign, but the answers look great. Noah, that looks good. Parker, nice work. Good job, Tegan. Good job, Anna. Your numbers are all the right way too. That's awesome. Lydia, good job. Ooh, oh, Joe, nice work. Kira and Landon, good job, you guys. Liam, do you have an answer? Anna, oh, I've seen yours. Oh, awesome work. Good job. I cannot see who you are. Number 220. Oh, Easton. Easton, you're good. Oh, Jordan, let's see. Good. Kira, do you have a question?
Do we erase?
Yes, so once I say your name, you can erase. Liam, do you have an answer? Tegan, I think I saw yours and yours was good. Liam, buddy, do you have an answer? You can unmute yourself if you want.
When I was looking, when you were doing it, I was looking for my eraser when you were doing it.
Oh, okay. So you're just doing the fact family for these 3 numbers. 8, 4, and 12.
Okay.
And Jordan. Jordan, I don't think I saw yours yet. Do you have an answer? Can you show me? Or did you erase it? Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave the numbers up here for Liam. Everyone else, so I think I'm feeling good about fact families. You guys did a good job on that, and there's only one question about that on our worksheet. So there is a word problem on our worksheet. So I just want to do a quick word problem so that we can make sure that we know how to do it. So I'm gonna do, goodness gracious, my phone is loud. Let's do Matt, whoops, has 16 crayons. Some are at school. Some are nine are at home. How many are at school? So this is a word problem that we're going to use a fact family to solve. Liam, do you have that answer? Can you show me? Awesome, you got it right. Good job. Excellent work, buddy. Okay, so sorry for the poor writing. It's hard for me to hold this and write, but Matt has 16 crayons. Some are at school, 9 are at home. How many are at school? So do we know how many crayons Matt has altogether? Altogether? Look at the question again. Matt has 16 crayons. Some are at school, some are at home. Do we know the big altogether number? Stella, can you tell us?
16.
Yeah, you got it. So it says, that starts the question off. It says Matt has 16 crayons. So he probably has a pack of 16 Crayolas. Some are at school, 9 are at home. So if we look at this question, we know our whole number, our altogether number, but do we know both parts? Part and part. Part of the crayons are at home and part of the crayons are at school. Which part do we know? Noah?
We know the ones that are at his home.
Yeah, and how many?
9.
9. So we know that 9 are. Oh, you're good. We know that 9 are at home. We know, so that's a part. We don't know the other part, how many are at school, but we know that altogether he has 16. Does this make sense? Yeah, we just don't know this mystery number yet. We don't know the answer. So this number will show how many are at school. How can we switch this question around using a fact family to figure this number out? How can I make this into a number sentence I can figure out? Kira?
So you could do 16, take away 9, and then equals 7. So that, and then the answer would be how much was at school.
Got it. That's exactly right. So what Kira did is she did the fact family. We know the big altogether number and we know one of the parts. So we can put our big altogether number first, take away one of the parts to find the other part. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if you see how Kira switched that around. Needs to remember no drawing on our whiteboards. Okay, awesome. So that's fact families. And there literally is a question exactly like that on the mid-chapter review. Just show me the fact family work that you do. So show me how you switched it. Let's not put markers in our mouths, guys. We're still trying to be clean. Stella?
I know the answer.
For the one on the mid-chapter review?
No, like the one we just did.
Oh, Kira told us it was 7.
I know.
Oh,
and
good.
also I got a new marker.
That's awesome, girly. Okay, I got to keep going with this math lesson. Oh, that's awesome that it erases.
Yeah.
I could use one of those. All right, now the next thing we did in this math unit so far is just adding tens. We're not going to do too many of these because we just did this using a hundreds chart. But if I had a number like 30 plus 90, how can I make this easier to add? What can I take away? Tegan?
You can take away the zeros and then it will be 9 plus 3.
Yeah, or 3 plus 9, whatever way you want to do it. And Tegan, what does that equal?
12.
But are we done, everyone? Did we find our answer? Nope, what do we have to add back now? Jack?
The zeros.
Yeah, so it equals 120. So all we did was add this 0 back right there. Oh my goodness. And it was 120. So 30 plus 90 is 120. Cool. So that's a bunch of, there's 6 questions like that. There's also subtraction, which works the exact same. You take away the zeros and then you add them back. On the back page that some of you don't have, it asks you to write a story problem. A story problem is just exactly what I just made about the crayons. You just make an addition or a subtraction story. So Mrs. Ron had 60 candy canes. I'm still hooked on Christmas, so I'm doing a candy cane question. Miss Ron had 60 candy canes. She gave away 20 candy canes. How many candy canes does she have left? So if you're making a story problem, it has to have 2 like numbers and then ask a question at the end. I hope I've done enough of those that you guys know how to make those because that's one of the questions. Number 7 asks you to use a mental math strategy to figure out 2 questions. Your strategy could be something as easy as I counted on my fingers, or I used my hundreds chart, or I took away the zeros, or something like that. Whatever strategy you use, you can write down for that question. I'm not going to be picky about that at all. It's all about what works best for you. So if you do 46 plus 8 and you just count it on your fingers, because that makes the most sense, then write that down. That's fine by me. Jay, do you have a question? Okay, what's up?
I didn't hear Kira when she did like the crayons.
Pardon me?
I didn't hear Kira when she did the crayons.
What part didn't you hear?
Like the whole thing.
Okay, so you can go back in the video and watch when I post it, but I'll just do it really quick. So I had 9 crayons at school. We don't know how many are at home, but we know all together there's 16. So Kira just did the fact family and she put the 16 first, the big altogether number. She took away the part that we knew, which was 9, and she got the other part. Remember, part, whole. So whole, take away a part, is the other part. Does that make sense?
That's what I thought she did, but I just wanted to be
good. That's a good question. Very good question. Okay, Bo, your question.
Are we gonna have a morning lesson tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna read probably the end of the chapter that we've been reading.
Okay.
And then you're free for the weekend, unless you don't have your work done.
And my birthday.
And your birthday, yes, I just wrote that down on my calendar actually at school. That's awesome, buddy. Okay, we'll definitely say happy birthday tomorrow. Okay, and then the next question on the mid-chapter review talks about money, and we haven't done a lot with money this year. I understand that. So if you're stuck, you can skip number 8. But if you want to give it a try, that's a good challenge for you to try it. It just says Matt had $40 and spent $9. Alana had $35 and spent $7. I think actually you could probably do that. Who has more money left? How much more? Easton, do you have a question, buddy? Sure.
Today's my dad's birthday.
It is. We'll say happy birthday from us. That's awesome. It's nice that you get to be with him for his birthday. That's great. Okay. So I'm talking about this question right here. Matt has $40 and he spends $9. So are we going to add or subtract in that question? Let's do add or subtract. So he had $40 burning a hole in his pocket. He spent $9. Or is he giving away money, taking away, or is he adding money? Stella, is he adding money or taking away? Take away, add. Yeah. You're all right. Take away because he's spending it basically. If you guys have money, like a gift card, and you go to spend it at a store, it goes away. No more money. So you can do 40 take away 9, and then Alana had $35 and spent 7. 35 take away 7. Figure out with both of those equal, and then whoever has more, that's the answer. Kira, do you have a question?
For that one, after you do it, you can just count up on your fingers how many more.
Yep, exactly. Good strategy. Kaylee? Absolutely. Your parents are great helpers. They can definitely help you. Jay, I see you.
What was that question you said? What was it again?
8.
Like $35.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's question 8 on the chapter review.
Okay, so I would just be able to see it.
Pardon me?
I would just be able to see it, so.
Oh, yeah. All right. So that one's actually, I said it was tricky, but because it's money, but it actually, if you take away the dollar signs, it's just numbers. I think you guys can all do that one. 40 take away 9 and 35 take away 7. If you can't do it in your head, use your hundreds chart. Then the last one says, calculate using a hundreds chart, which is what we did on Monday or Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm not going to go over that one too much because we did it yesterday. And that's it. Once you're done that, that's the work for today. I'm going to show you the work for tomorrow, I hope, unless it left my computer. So let me just look for that really quickly. Actually, can you guys go to Friday's work in the Duotang? It's penguins. It's a picture. It's a page with a bunch of penguins on it. If you don't have it handy, that's okay. Just look at what everybody else is showing. Wait, is it penguins or is it snowmen? It's penguins. It's penguins. Awesome. Yeah, you guys all have it. Do you have the second page where it is the questions? Woo, okay, Miss Christal did it right. Okay, so I'm just gonna show everybody it on my screen. So you have this page first, which is just a bunch of penguins with some numbers under them. And then you have the question page. So there's 12 questions altogether. This is your choice. If this activity is meant to be like every square cut out and then matched together. If you wish to do it like that, then that's perfectly fine. If you want to cut it out and put them together and that's easier for you, then go ahead. If you would rather just not cut and just answer all these questions, that's fine with me too. It's your choice, whatever works best for you to practice. That's all this is practice. And you don't have to bring the penguin sheet back to school when you come back. I'll say it one more time. You're supposed to cut out the answers and match them with the questions if you like to do it that way, like a game. If you don't and you would rather just answer all of these questions on your own, do it that way. Okay, so just to make it easier on you, that's for tomorrow, and you don't have to bring it back to school. The rest of the Duotang you do have to bring back to school. Kaylee, question? So yes, you want to color them? Is that what you were saying? Yeah, If you have time and you want to color it, you go right ahead. Same with your book report. Remember our mapping book, our lap books? You guys got to color them all. You can do that with your book report too, but you don't have to. It will take a little bit of time. If you want to decorate it, you can. Anna, question?
Can we keep the bingo?
Like the physical literacy bingo, like the gym? Yep, that's yours. That is yours. Lydia?
So for number 8, we have to do the question?
I'd like you to try it. If it goes horribly wrong, that's not the end of the world. It's just some subtraction, just 2 subtraction questions. Other than that, is everybody's instruments, are they going okay making those? You are going to get to present it to the class on Tuesday, so make sure you bring it with you when you come back. So everyone's going to get to see. You have to make it. It can't be something you bought. You have to make it. There's instructions. And please don't, I will know if your parents made it, you guys. That has happened before, but I will know. It is yours to make. Jordan, question?
I wanted to ask, can we work on our instrument on the weekend?
Absolutely. I won't know when you do it, honestly. So if it's done, if it's Sunday night and it's 5 o'clock and you're like, my instrument, and you get it done and bring it to school, I will never know. That is great. As long as it's done. You also have to make sure you do your diagram and write where the vibrations are. So there's 2 sheets you have to complete about your instrument. Those have to come back too. So, and they're in your duetting. So just make sure those come back. Okay, I still got questions. Noah?
I haven't got to do my instrument yet. I think it will be done on the weekend.
Did you listen to the question that Jordan just asked? She just said, can I do mine on the weekend? And I said, I'm never going to know what day you do it. So if you do it on Sunday night at 5 o'clock, that is totally fine by me, as long as it comes to school with you on Monday. Easton, did you still have a question? No? Okay. All right, my friends. I think we're gonna end the lesson here. If you have any questions about the mid-chapter review, I'm still gonna have my office hours tomorrow at 10:30, and I will see you all at our Friday morning meeting at 9:30 for the Land of Stories. I miss you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good afternoon. Again, if you need me, email me. I'm here in my house. Bye.